Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most outlandish rumors, theories, and bits of speculation that fans cooked up for the 2024 superhero skewering Deadpool and Wolverine. You probably guessed it, but a major spoiler warning for the movie is in effect.
Sue, your clothes, lose them.
This is so wrong.
Number 10. A Doctor Strange variant helps Logan and Wade.
We go on red?
Rule number 1 of multiversal travel, you don't know anything.
Right.
As you'll see throughout this video, Marvel fans have a particular knack for taking a small detail, be it an interview quote or an offhand comment, and blowing it up into the future of the franchise. Such was the case when Doctor Strange actor Benedict Cumberbatch was quoted in 2023 as merely confirming that his time playing Strange wasn't over yet.
I always suspected this day would come.
Cumberbatch's remark was variously interpreted as alluding to a role in an upcoming Avengers film, the What If series, or in this instance, a role in Deadpool and Wolverine. Fans took the appearance of a distinctive interdimensional portal in that film's trailer as a sign that the Sorcerer Supreme became caught up in the Odd Couple's time-jumping shenanigans.
Can I help you?
You caused an incursion, and we're gonna fix it.
Number 9. Deadpool, Wolverine, and Iron Man.
I've been in captivity for 3 months. There are 2 things I want to do. I want an American cheeseburger. And the other
That's enough of that.
is not what you think. I want you to call for a press conference now.
As we know now, Robert Downey Jr. is returning to the MCU, but not in the way that anyone expected. In a relative first for the franchise, Downey isn't reprising his iconic role of Tony Stark, but instead stepping into Dr. Doom's metallic boots.
I am Iron Man.
Prior to the 2024 Hall H announcement, rumors swirled that Downey would return in some form, but it wasn't clear as to what. Enter speculation. Given the multiversal nature of Deadpool and Wolverine, fans wondered if they would run into a Stark variant in their travels, or even help with their mission.
Nice fake o'clock shadow.
It's a summer balayage from the French. It's meant to mimic the natural highlights of the sun.
It's a toupee.
It's a hair system.
I love your hair system, Wade.
Thank you.
Number 8. Taylor Swift has a cameo.
There's rumors all about all these insane cameos that may or may not be in the movie. I know you have a good poker face, but I've seen a few names floating around.
Poker face.
This one requires some real-world context. As reported by Entertainment Weekly, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Deadpool and Wolverine director Sean Levy were seen at an October 2023 Kansas City Chiefs game. Travis Kelce, the team's tight end, is one half of a super-powered couple with Swift. Fanning the flames that Swift would cameo was the fact that Reynolds, Levy, and Blake Lively have been friends with Swift for a number of years.
Like, we don't really have cameos as much as surprises. It's true. No, it's true. What happened?
Taylor Swift.
Speculation persisted that she'd be playing either the mutant Dazzler or Deadpool variant Lady Deadpool, a role eventually filled by Lively herself. However, any hope of a collaboration was squashed in July 2024 when EW exclusively confirmed that the pop megastar would not be appearing in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I wish Taylor, if I ever stop, she'd make good Deadpool. funny.
Are there cameos?
There are surprises.
Number 7. Wolverine is being punished by the TVA for events in Days of Future Past.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
Whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo.
Sometimes thought of as the last good main X-Men installment, X-Men Days of Future Past preceded Deadpool and Wolverine in terms of being a timeline-hopping journey. That film saw Hugh Jackman's Wolverine sending his consciousness back in time to possess his 1973 body and prevent certain doom. Whew, comic book movies, right?
Would you believe me if I told you I was sent here from the future?
Get out of here, sweetheart.
Yeah.
As hypothesized by Reddit user u/stunningcap24, the Wolverine scene in Deadpool and Wolverine would be the same Wolvie that Jackman played in Fox's X-Men saga. We almost like user u/Jadeco's theory better, that the 2024 Wolverine is the one scene being greeted by the Merc with the Mouth at the tail end of Deadpool 2.
Hey, it's me. Don't scratch. Just cleaning up the timelines. Look, eventually, you're gonna hang up the claws, and it's gonna make a lot of people very sad.
Huh?
Number 6. An MCU Suicide Squad.
It does everything it can to break you. It's not until you free yourself from it that you see just how small it always was.
If you're an MCU fan, chances are you're familiar with the real-world Jonathan Majors controversy that resulted in the heavy restructuring of the MCU's Phase 6. Cast as Kang the Conqueror, intended by Kevin Feige and company to be the franchise's next Thanos, Majors was fired from the role after being arrested in March 2023. The then rising star was found guilty of assault and harassment that December, conclusively ending his villaindom.
You're an Avenger. Have I killed you before?
What?
They all blur together after a while.
Taking this into account, Reddit user u/OKIngenuity9833 speculated that, quote, the TVA kidnaps variants to form the Time Variance Avengers, and they are sent after a Kang variant. While, of course, this didn't end up being the case, it doesn't mean we wouldn't want to see that.
So, do we have a deal?
Number 5. Logan and Wade end up in the Raimiverse.
Parker, you're late, man. Always late, huh?
I'm sorry, Mr. Aziz. There was a disturbance.
Disturbance? Another disturbance. Always a disturbance with you. Come on. 21 minutes ago, in comes order.
Even for a fan theory, this one was a stretch. No, Mr. Fantastic. Early screenings of Deadpool and Wolverine bore typically outsized reactions, with one ex-user describing the film's post-credits stinger as, quote, too good and mind-blowing, and that they couldn't, quote, believe they were able to pull this off without anyone knowing. While this might have gone unnoticed in itself, the claim was sponsored by Deadpool co-creator Rob Liefeld.
Pizza time.
Somehow, that spiraled into Reynolds and Jackman stopping for a bite at Joe's Pizza, which famously employed Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker in Spider-Man 2. While Joe's Pizza rumors had reportedly bubbled for months, Deadpool and Wolverine features no mention of or references to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy.
Whoa! He stole that guy's pizza!
Number 4. Jessica Alba returns to play the Invisible Woman.
Sue, your clothes. Lose them.
This is so wrong.
Here's one that actually does have a kernel of truth to it. In Deadpool and Wolverine, the titular duo is banished to the void, as first seen in the Disney Plus MCU spin-off series Loki. While there, they encounter a famous Chris Evans-played Marvel character. Much to Deadpool's disappointment, though, it isn't his beloved Captain America, it's Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, of the critically maligned mid-2000s Fox Fantastic Four films.
Any more great ideas? Why don't you strip down and have 100 people stare at you?
Sue.
I'm gonna need therapy.
However, as erroneously reported in March 2024, Night Edge Media editor-in-chief Caleb Williams posted to X that he'd, quote, always heard Alba was returning and is the Sue Storm to John Krasinski's version of Reed Richards from Earth 838, as depicted in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Wanda, stop. You've possessed an innocent woman, but you can still do the right thing. Let her go.
Number 3. Deadpool and Wolverine were at the final Endgame battle.
On your left.
Those tricky sling rings. Clearly, the sight of one of Doctor Strange's portals in a Deadpool and Wolverine trailer threw a lot of fans off. The trailer in question, which dropped at the end of April 2024, set off a wave of unfounded speculation as to precisely why the film's main characters were jumping through.
Wolverine.
You're damn straight it is. Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90.
On X, formerly known as Twitter, users proposed an increasingly common sentiment that Wolvie and Wade were summoned by Strange to vanquish Thanos during the climactic Avengers Endgame scene that saw the epic return of scores of fallen MCU heroes. While it might have worked as a funny gag, being a team player doesn't really align with either of the two's respective MOs.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Number 2. This Wolverine is the MCU's Logan.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave. Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now. Look, lady, I'm not interested.
Deadpool and Wolverine is technically the first MCU film to explicitly feature mutants. However, the mutants featured in this film all come from non-MCU universes. Fans will still have to wait a few years yet for the X-Men to be properly introduced in their first major reboot/recasting. A lack of details, though, never hushed the relentless churning of the rumor mill.
Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
This time, the churn centered on the origins of the Wolverine played by Hugh Jackman in Deadpool and Wolverine. With trailers leaving that unclear, fans filled in the gaps by theorizing that Jackman was playing the Earth 616 Logan, which we now know is way off.
You read these in your spare time? Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan. You do know they're all right? I mean, maybe a quarter of it happened, and not like this.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. This Wolverine was hypnotized to eliminate the X-Men.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
With roots firmly placed in the continuity of classic X-Men comics, there was definitely a non-zero chance that this fan theory was somewhat founded. As proposed by you/only one schematic in a viral Reddit thread, Deadpool and Wolverine was thought to draw from Mark Millar and Stephen McNiven's Old Man Logan arc. That arc saw Spider-Man baddie Mysterio hypnotizing Logan and forcing him to massacre his teammates en masse.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
While this sounded fairly plausible, fans got their answer in a heartfelt sort of reunion between Logan and Laura, with the former confirming that he wasn't directly responsible for his comrades' deaths.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
What was your favorite Deadpool and Wolverine moment? Let us know in the comments.
I am soaking wet right now.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.